a big, large supercell. It's just to the west side of Altus now, moving east down Highway 62. It's wrapping up. The winds have increased in from the northeast winds now going in this large supercell. There's a golf ball hail northwest of the city of Altus, tracking eastward down Highway 62, blowing dust. My winds have picked up enormously out of the east now, at about 25 to 30 out of the east, and they're racing into the storm. Big, it's try to be outflow dominated, but now the winds have increased dramatically out of the east. It's holding the gust front tighter. It's almost, I don't call it funnels, but it's a differential motion on the gust front. This is going to be immediately approaching the Altus Air Force Base on the east side of town here. There's an Air Force Base here, being just west of the Air Force Base now. Differential motion, little hot base funnels now, but extremely large severe thunderstorm both west, northwest, and also back southwest. The radar shows the storm back southwest Altus has 3.5, 4-inch diameter hail. Storm northwest is maybe closer to about 2-inch diameter hail, but this large supercell is coming in over Altus now, and the gust front is probably about halfway through town. My winds were picked up early. They were not that strong earlier. Back west here, about 20 miles. The winds were, southeast at 15, not very strong. But just in the last 10 minutes as this storm has approached, and I think the low-level jet's ramping up as well. Surface slope back southwest, the winds have picked up out of the east southeast, closer to 20, 25. So much better influence of the storm now, and so it's keeping the gust front tighter against the storm instead of blowing out and being undercut. It's much tighter now. The gust front is way tighter, and it's holding back close to the main updraft of the storm. You see the big hail core. That's the big hail core immediately west of town now, and also heavy rain. And now you got the big storm back southwest. I don't know if they're going to do a merger here coming in Altus or something, but Altus needs to prepare for a destructive hail, and especially southwest of Altus, about 10 miles. Radar continues to show 3 to 4-inch diameter hail. And these storms are kind of they're not moving really fast. The general trend is kind of east, and occasionally they'll move east-northeast as they rotation will kind of slingshot the cores. But over the last hour, they're probably general movements east-southeast, slowly, very slowly. I'm going to sit here on the east side of Altus to see if we're going to get any damaging winds as this gust front comes across the city of Altus. Got all kinds of differential motion, and don't want to call it a funnel yet, but it's just a lot of differential motion here going on. This is going to be the apex of the gust front now over the east-southeast side of Altus. Like I said, my inflow winds are much stronger now out of the east going into the storm than they were earlier. The storm is much tighter. That's back to the northwest side. Here's the Altus Air Force Base right here. It's immediately west-southwest, and the most dangerous part now is probably just southwest of the Altus Air Force Base. It's just south side over 62 and south side of 62. My winds are now coming around. We're northeast, and we've got kind of east-southeast wind picking up. Probably hear the wind picking up as the apex of the gust front to my west is approaching. Starting to rain. It looks like it's punching out now. Looks like it's punching out east, southeast. Get in the car here. Turn around, move it a little bit. I'm gonna get ready to go bolt back to the east on 62 from Altus. This thing looks like it's trying to accelerate. Still no power flashes or Altus or anything. So the winds are probably not that strong in the sense of damage or anything, but excuse me, this blowing dust. Excuse me, that's crazy. Excuse me. I got some big hail up at Martha to the northwest of Altus in inch and a half. Not too bad, but down to my southwest, so it's about 2.25 now. To me and Elmore back southwest. So overall, the trend is slowly coming down. I'd say compared to what it was about 45 minutes ago, roughly. The storms were bigger, a little bit more intense. But the overall trend is probably downward. They kind of pulse. They'll go up and get really big, produce baseball hail, softballs back earlier southwest, and then they rotate a little bit, and they kind of collapse, and then they'll pulse back up again. So that's it from Alta, Southwest Oklahoma. That's a wrap for me for today. And I have a little bit more severe weather tomorrow, but probably not quite as intense as today. And we've had a couple of tornado warnings in south central Kansas and Kansas City and along I-40 and also in southwest Oklahoma. There's been confirmed couple multiple vortex tornadoes in southwest Oklahoma a couple hours ago when the storm came out of Childress and moved in southwest Oklahoma. It was doing some, producing some small tornadoes. So that's it from southwest Oklahoma. We'll give you more updates later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.